Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far, and lots of hope about the potential of ranked play arriving into Call of Duty Vanguard relatively soon after launch, but also FormaL discussing his return to Halo and how it's very likely indeed, especially if he can make sure he doesn't have to leave OpTic to join another organisation. Very much intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoy the video, subscribe if you are new as always, I would greatly appreciate it. Really up to the channel, thank you very much indeed for doing that. First of all, this from Tom Henderson. Infinity Ward has announced a new development team based in Austin, Texas, so it looks like a lot of work is going into Modern Warfare 2 2022, whatever it's going to be called. So definitely, well, hopefully this is like a competitive-based development team. I don't reckon it's going to be, but that's really the thing with these Infinity Ward games the last couple of years. Haven't necessarily been the most competitively inclined, especially Modern Warfare 2019. Maybe this title will be different, whatever it's going to be called, but hopefully we get a good year or so here in the Sledgehammer game if they are paying attention, especially because of what this was tweeted out yesterday from Black Ops Leaks. Unconfirmed report, of course, grain of salt, unconfirmed. Warzone is getting a ranked mode with the release of Vanguard. I think we've heard about this, at least it's been rumoured for a little bit, that it's possible Warzone will get a ranked mode at some point. So look, if Warzone gets a ranked mode, and they don't put like an actual ranked mode into the regular multiplayer at a similar time, that would be an absolute shambles. I wouldn't put it past them, but I really do think that Sledgehammer are going to deliver here on a ranked mode. Whether it takes them like 6 months to do it, I hope not. Like, I'm pretty sure they did it within about a month or so back in World War II, at least a couple of months or so, which hopefully they can perform that again, especially if they bring in a ranked mode into Warzone. How hard can it be to just copy and paste the World War II ELO rank system back into another Sledgehammer game that's also like a World War II Vanguard type title, right? So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully, as Rated kind of hinting at here, yes, if Warzone gets ranked, that's good. If a regular multiplayer, well, doesn't get ranked, if Warzone gets ranked, that's a shambles, and it doesn't really make any sense anyway. So definitely this is hinting at the fact that we are going to get ranked, hopefully relatively soon to launch, I would say. This from Ethan Spencer real quick, because there was a lot of talk when he was, I'm pretty sure, released from the CDL as kind of like player operations manager type stuff, and now he's going to be the manager of broadcast operations over at Esports Engine. This is just another upgrade, I think, for them. A lot of pros really happy for him moving into this situation because they've worked with him behind the scenes for the CWL, the CDL for years. And I mean, yeah, Esports Engine making more upgrades. Of course, they're going to be running the operations pretty much for Halo. And well, that's going to be going like over there. And I'm pretty sure they also did a lot of the challenger stuff for the CDL this year. So hopefully they get more involved, to be honest, because definitely a good thing for esports in general, it does seem. This from LAG definitely continuing to try and step up the content game. What are Asim who looking at in this video? Maybe they're looking at a Snatcher absolutely looking like Rambo Ray on the timeline, and I mean, knocking down bowling pins for, you know, multifaceted gamer, I think, as they say right here. I'm pretty sure he got like back-to-back strikes or something. Definitely got some serious talent, this guy, all across the board. But well, let's talk about FormaL then, right? Because we've talked about this for the last few days. FormaL's been hinting, yes, this rally event that Halo are doing right at the start of the title, like, yeah, I really want to attend that. Other people do want to attend it as well. And supposedly he's actually been getting offers from some of these other organizations that are getting involved. He says he's had a Halo offer from another org. We'll look at the clip here in just a second, but he wants to be able to stay under OpTic at the same time, of course. Totally makes sense. You want to do like kind of like the Doug Sensor Martin thing, where he was technically still FaZe Center, but he was playing for other organizations in challenges, and you know, just stuff like that that's happened before. You could come to some sort of arrangement where, yes, it's still OpTic FormaL, but for the time being, for a limited time only, he's competing for some other organization. If they can work that out with the other organization itself, but also with the like HCS and, you know, the Halo guys, I'm sure that the Halo guys and the people running the tournament would love to have FormaL compete, right? Because it's going to bring eyes to their tourney. So you know, I'm sure that's a main goal if they can figure something like that out, where he can stay under OpTic, but still compete with another organization. If OpTic aren't going to send their own team, which it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, and fund their own team, then he could compete for another organization, whatever that could potentially be, with whatever teammates that could potentially be. And of course, yeah, it's a relatively fun event just after the launch of the game. It's not going to be the most competitive thing in the world because no one's really had any time to practice on the title, but still, if it means not leaving OpTic, FormaL is definitely down to give it a go.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got a Halo offer. Chat, I did. No cap. I might take it. Might take it and play at the Halo event. No, I don't think I can tell you guys who it is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm if I can like play under that team while also playing under OpTic, then I'll do it. I gotta make sure I can do both though. Nah, dead serious.
So this thing that Tashi says, and he's a Halo esports lead over at Microsoft and Halo in the HCS and all this type of stuff. He says, let me know if you want to talk, Matt. So definitely a lot of people suggesting right here, Mack pointing this out to me, as he always does, saying that FormaL, give me a call, we'll figure something out so you can compete in this Halo tourney, but also make sure everything is locked down and you can still be part of OpTic going forward. So definitely really interesting, right, to see FormaL and just having retired from Call of Duty, definitely considering a Halo return at least to this event. Now whether he competes in it long term, that's another question mark, but if it's something that's particularly refreshing for him and he's really considering, then well, it could well be an option, right? And it seems that just around the corner that he's going to get something locked in to actually be able to attend this event, and maybe, well, maybe his pro career will continue to some degree, because that's the thing, right? If you're a pro player and then you retire, like so much of your identity, well, obviously I've never been a pro, I'm not exactly sure how it goes, but from other pros I've heard that like it seems to be the case that once you retire, like being a professional, being a competitor has been part of your like identity really for the last like decades, and if you don't do that all of a sudden, like you kind of lose part of yourself in a way. That's why it seems so many people like they retire and then they just make the return. Now you know, maybe FormaL's thinking a similar thing, like could he really stream for 2 years and be like happy with himself if he did that? Like does he still have that competitive edge within him somewhere that like maybe he's lost in Call of Duty but he finds in another game? So definitely something to look out for as we move forwards. Of course, this is the event, right, the Raleigh event, December 17th through the 19th, 250k prize pool that FormaL may well indeed be attending. Yesterday also there was a World War II throwback tournament. This is I'll share a clip for you guys at the end of the video, which is just absolutely hilarious from Envoy. But anyway, this firstly from Kenny. He was of course like, you know, Gibraltar Hardpoint. We know that Kenny had some crazy good moments on Gibraltar Hardpoint way back in the day. The spectacular 4-piece he got on the final Hardpoint, I'm pretty sure against Echo Fox when he was on Team Caliber. Maybe Temp was even on the Echo Fox team at the time, but he might not have been. He might have been on Envy or something. But I'm not sure quite how early it was in the game. But anyway, 14-1 he goes here on Gibraltar, at least to start off, and well, doing pretty well in this throwback tourney right here. So this, I'm pretty sure that the last tourney that pretty much will ever be played on a console, right? Because the Pro League is going to certainly stay on the PC, even though there was some talk given the hackers that it should go back to PS5, but I don't realistically ever see that happening. There is always a lot of talk on stuff like this. I mean, Envoy kind of got bounced. I'll share the clip at the end of the video. It is just hilarious. It's basically Kenny watching Envoy's stream, just seeing him get put in the absolute cycle. And there was some discussion about it, right? Like JCat was kind of saying apparently in the chat, like you know, Envoy used to keyboard back on this game, like, and it shows in his gameplay, right? This guy's an absolute burger. So maybe Envoy needs to do a bit more practice for these throwback tourneys or something, because tends to always get bopped off it and goes into place in Valorant. But it is a hilarious clip, to be honest. And well, anyway, gets won by a Crib and Co at the end. But yeah, lots of talk really about the possibility that, okay, yes, if it is going to be on PC moving forwards, what does this mean for players that the likes of Gunless, for example, people were discussing on Reddit? The Gunless kind of came up for a difficult, poor background, and just by having like a console and playing Call of Duty became what he is today, right? And helping out his family and himself in that way greatly. Now, of course, if it's the case that you know, you have to play on PC, is it so easy as a, you know, as a younger up and coming player, like to splash it on a PC that's going to let you compete with the top dogs? It's not so easy. Like it doesn't take all that much, you know, a crazy like powerful PC to run Call of Duty at a decent level. But it certainly is different for back in the day, where all you really need is a console and some sort of monitor at 60 hertz, and you'll be ready to go. But yeah, that's kind of the discussion here between these guys. As Chino said, GG's to everyone who plays. Never playing console COD again after today, because just going back to console from PC is just such a world of difference that you know, it totally makes sense why I guess we moved to PC. But also it does have some positives and negatives, I suppose, at the end of the day. And just to finish off with this as well from well, OpTic Scumpy, we saw from Dr. Disrespect, right, there was a challenge that came through to Scump during the beta, the Vanguard beta, and it was kind of like, look, yeah, Scump, get a nuke in your next 5 games, and well, I'll send you a jersey effectively. And well, you know, Scump got it in his very next game, and therefore, well, they crack it open, and you can see right here, pretty cool looking thing that I suppose Scump is going to chuck him on the wall, either in his place or in the hex quarters somewhere or another. But very much intrigued to get your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. Really upset that YouTube aren't going to know that you enjoy this content. Other people like you may enjoy this content as well, and I'll grow the competitive Call of Duty community. Thank you for watching as always. Take care, and I will see you next time.
Gotta be cheating, bro.
Nah, this is the burger, bro.
Nah, this is the burger street. Oh!
Bro, he like laying in the door, like laying to the side of the door, bro.
Yeah.
Or you can like
Nah,
heckless the box, like, bro. He's trolling, bro.
MW, that
might work.
Nah, he might get slick canceled on and just get headshotted.
That's true. A little hip fire heady.
Just get. What the? Bro!
No. Regain, bro. He's shooting dead bodies.
Bro, he's losing. Hold the iron and just not lose full. You just get freebies.
On the shed on me. Be tiny.
I saw nothing.
I put behind him. Another straight
Trying to kill this guy.
Damn, they popping in the street. They spawn on you, dude. They spawn on you. Spawn kill. Don't get turned on.
Oh my!
Bro, that's how I be shooting sometimes. That's bottom, bro. You saw that?
Nah, bro. I ain't shooting.
Bro, Devin was moving at light speed right there, bro.
No, bro. No, bro.
He just dying.
No, bro.
Look at the nade. The nade is just...
Bro, he don't give a damn. Run.
Yeah, we can kill him off that.
Bro, he is launched.
Who's in red?
He's gonna be rock.
Got
Water. Reese, how did
Back
it kill
hard.
me still? I swear to God, I killed him 10 times this map.
Yo, Mack got on. Yep.
Nice.
Yo, we got open hall.
Oh my
Black
god, I
right
killed him
there.
a line. Oh my god, I'm close to streaks.
Oh,
Hey,
you're
give me
you're
time,
literally-
give me
you're
time,
pushing
give me
limits,
time,
aren't
give me time, give me time.
I'm stealing it. Looking nice.
Yeah, 2 rock, 2 rock.
Scared there.
I'm thinking an Eagle Chow as well.
Open and rock.
Oh,
Nice
good
roll.
kill.
One more Eagle Chow?
Reese
Should
finally killed me in the back.
I do one more? Should I
Okay,
do one
come on,
more?
Trey. Get cracked, bro.
I'm coming in.
Should I do one more? Should I do one more?
He's
Still confident. He's still confident.
I'm spawn killing connecting. These kids are ass.
I'm
ass.
Wait, you
I'm
Yo, he's top edge right here. Yep.
Oh
No,
my
I'm
God,
saying,
he's
like,
getting He's finally.
Real bad.
Let's go. Nice. We need flag next side. Pull it out, big head.